I think Miro wins this.
I don't know.
I don't know if Mike's Karin's good enough to beat Jamie.
I don't know. I think that Mike's Karin is very good.
Yeah. All right, taking him to the corner right now. Double.
I mean,
I'm being proven wrong in real time right now.
Do not doubt it. Do not doubt Mike's Karin. I joke about Mike's Karin that he doesn't have one, but he's actually really fucking
definitely
strong.
has one.
It's
Yeah.
like the actual joke.
Things I'm okay, but good blocks from Jamie.
Okay, he went with
Mike,
the
a little
cheap shit.
too much.
He got cheap.
A little too much.
But he has V-trigger activation here to
nice throw
make
attack.
all-
That was a very deadly timing.
Yeah, that was clutch.
That was very good.
X off?
Pardon.
Yeah. Trying to bait something.
Okay, toss him.
-1, take the throw.
Smart.
I think he should whip out sweep right now to V trigger just to see what
He needs to get in that range because right now he's not. He needs to walk forward. If he's a little short, standing medium punch will catch it.
Because he's really advantageous if he activates V trigger after the sweep.
Well,
right now.
that's
He
the
either
point.
gets
Is
to
that
mix up the frame
Mike
trap
doesn't
or
want
throw.
to allow him to do that.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
He's been specifically standing outside of that sweep range to bait it out.
When I'm
I
being
know
tired,
that he
oh,
can-
good buffer.
I know that he can whiff punish it. Like he's on that shit.
I'm
When
being
he's
taught a
looking
very
for it
important.
specifically.
I'm being taught a very important lesson. Don't doubt Mike's ability to Sushi and/or play current.
Yeah.
It's more so watch until it's more so watch and see, right? Instead of making assumptions. That's a pretty good lesson.
Yeah, but I'm American. All we do is assume. Oh my God, the EX reversal.
Smart.
But this is a very good comeback round by Jamie, though. Proving Tom right. Proving Tom right.
Saving the meter, but this is really risky.
Yeah, that I don't agree with that.
Well, he does have the balls of steel.
Yeah, that's fair. Activate.
Wow, he challenged.
Wow, didn't have the counter hit combo. Didn't have that either.
Balls of steel.
Pardon.
Sweep activate. One more touch is gonna do it for Miro.
And great counter hit confirmed. Great counter hit confirmed by Jamie.
Final round. Fight.
We're pretty even here. Both stacked with butter. You gonna spend it? Just
Two
two bar
bars.
spending. That
Okay.
damage is stupid good.
Oh, he tries to get the auto shimmy, but nothing.
Didn't get the punish though. Okay.
But I do like the side switch. He was.
Yeah, it was a
right
good
now.
decision. Yeah.
Yeah. Overall, the position is much more important, just because of the more capabilities of a threat.
Thought it would stun. Okay.
Oh,
Walks into it. That's
dead. Great stuff by Jamie, proving Tom right. That pizza is not only good, but so is Jamie's Karin.
God, I love pizza.
Karin wins.
Yeah, who doesn't? It's man. If you don't
Top
like
tier
pizza, then fuck you.
Absolutely.
That's
If
what
you
I
don't
have to
like
say.
pizza, then fuck you.
Listen, here's the thing. When tournaments are back, right? When RSF can sponsor somebody, I don't care who's sponsored. I still think there needs to be a shirt that says "If you don't like pizza, fuck you," with Joe just like pointing straight out of the shirt.
It could
I
be
would agree
Kermit
with
with the
that.
headband. Could be Kermit with the headband.
Headband Kermit.
Kermit the Frog pointing directly at the listener. If you don't
Remy?
like pizza, then fuck you.
Also,
All
no,
right.
Remy, you've been awfully quiet. You okay,
Chop
Mike?
on. He might be out for a second.
He might have gotten it.
Jamie, just hit start and
Yeah, ready up.
Jamie,
Remy
ready
down.
up. No Grammy's
Grammy.
off. He's off for a second.
He's off
Yeah,
getting
we
pizza.
can't boot him out either
I
because
thought
then we
about
lose two of the
that.
streamers.
Yeah,
we lose two
I
of
was
the
like,
commentators.
I could just boot him, but then I was like, I can't actually. I can't.
Half the commentary booth is relying on his internet.
Here. And one of them is Kermit, so you better be careful.
Horror show of commentators booths. Just like,
I mean,
do you mean,
it's not my fault that watching it streamed from Nogoremi's computer in San Francisco to my house in Utah is more reliable than spectating in CFN. I don't know what to tell you.
Everybody call Capcom to complain.
I mean, it took him 5 years just to patch out Ultimore, so I don't think anything would help.
no, it only took me 3 years.
Oh yeah, sorry, 3 years.
Way better, way better. Okay, back to Geef. Mike's like, all right, fine.
faster.
It's
This
a
might
comfort
be
pick.
Yeah, comfort.
We were
We
talking
talked about
about
this
that
earlier,
earlier.
right? Yeah.
Sometimes
funny-
you just gotta
it's
go
funny
with
how
what you know, baby.
You know, the tournament, it rhymes with itself, you know? It's
Yeah.
very...
What rhymes with comfort? Well, comfort does, dummy.
Fight.
Great whip punish there, but a sweep from Jamie and Zangief might be in trouble. Oh, but that jump in.
Jumping.
It's bad.
Okay,
Oh, great
anti-air
anti-air,
though. Flexing. Well,
Jamie's been
look at it. He's marching him back.
What's she gonna do?
Jamie's been watching the tapes, so he knows that Mike likes to use flex to test his opponent to see what his opponent does with his watch string.
That
Great whiff punish.
That wasn't even a charge stand fierce. That was just raw stand fierce.
But Mike
There it
answering
is.
back
I
with a
taught
whiff
Mike
punish
that.
of his own.
I
Yeah.
taught him. No, that's not a whiff punish. That's actually preemptive to stuff the sweep.
Buffer.
I
Yeah,
like
you
that.
do
Great throw though.
Yeah, you do it preemptively
That's a whip punish.
because
Yeah.
at pretty much every other range, all Zangief can do is get a jab punish, which isn't ideal.
Oh, the Ric Flair goes to the Rossetti
Not
EX.
countered.
Now we got
Not
mixes
countered.
coming.
Here we go. Is it
Fair.
One
Get
EX
off
dead.
me.
That was
Jamie.
so smart. Damn, that
Betting
was
it all.
Yeah, he bet on the EX air grab. It's great. Sorry, air SPD.
Yeah.
I'm
Trying to
shocked
get the
that didn't
shimmy?
reach. That sucked.
EX SPD coming.
Wow.
Damn.
Okay.
Here's the thing about that. Here's what we just saw is that EXSPD and Larry actually moved Zangief's hurt box back ever so slightly to make shit
Not
Done.
like this.
It's
Not like this. This is a real. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
gets the
that's
optimal meter build.
Yeah. I like it.
Okay.
That's how that
Here's
goes
the
sometimes.
big concern is that if he gets another light kick cancel bear run, if he gets another one, I'm to
think-
start concerning.
Whiff punch for the stand fierce. Good stuff from Jamie.
That was easy.
Yep.
Saw that one coming a mile away.
EXDP?
Okay.
Oh, I would EXDP.
I felt
would
it
do
too.
again.
I felt
I
it
would
too,
do
Drew.
There
There it
it is.
is.
Thing, he's gonna do it until yeah.
He hears you. He hears you in the chat.
He hears Kermit. Kermit's like,
EXDP, you asshole.
Stuffing the crouching
awesome.
jab with that stand medium punch. That was wild.
oh no,
Okay.
that's a great answer from Mike. Mike's like, you gotta check your range, buddy.
Stop throwing me,
Activation.
bish.
Yep. Do it again.
Oh, whiff punish.
So
That's
That
so
was sick.
good.
that was
That's
sick.
actually a really good sign of a strong player, and once again, Mike lives up to his name. But
And
I can't.
that's something we
it's
talked about
impressive.
earlier, right? You can punish Karin's sweep with down jabs, and Joe even said you get nothing but a down jab with Geef, but because he had the V trigger, he got more.
Yep.
He was able
That's
to reach
the
into the
only
bank and
time.
take Mo.
There's actually a lot of argument to raw activate in the neutral, even with this, with specifically this
Just-
V trigger,
just
so
to have the
that
punish?
she can't. Yeah, just so that she can't abuse sweep.
I mean, based on what we just saw, that makes sense to me. Side switches, though. Toss. Wow, mashing jabs.
It depends on how Mike wins. If he wins
Sure.
it without
Great throw.
class, without a little bit of, you know, a little flair, I'll disown him.
Okay.
Well, that was some flair there.
was
Spending
flair.
all the bar, Jamie making sure
Not
to kill him.
On a Karen's strength, she can use meter so efficiently.
And it does a lot of damage. But you know what? At the cost of somewhat the hard execution.
Which many people think is a little unfair.
Also, Poison the Fang, how hard will Joe pop off if Geef wins this? If it's Mike's Geef, not very hard.
I just said with the flare. Flare is the
Maybe-
factor.
Maybe medium
Oh,
soft.
Joe was answering that.
Yep.
That's the lag. It's the lag. Don't worry about it.
That's actually not CFN. That's just my brain. That's my brain.
That's just his brain.
My brain's pretty high latency.
That's okay. Okay.
So it's all the alcohol and the weed. Ooh, dash up tech.
Absolutely.
This movement,
I like
this micro
this-
movement from Jamie.
Yeah, the way that Jamie is playing this particular set, the range is much different from how it was the past two.
Oh,
He didn't have to confirm. That was death.
Yeah, that empty jump low was great. Oh, he waits.
Wow,
Okay.
that was a huge risk. Holy
Uh-oh.
shit!
No, he's gonna eat 3 of these. He wants to eat 3 of these.
Oh my
Oh no,
God.
he don't want to eat that.
Now he don't wanna eat
wanna
nothing.
He went with the Rossetti.
Oh no.
See that?
and
That always works. Here's
Yeah.
why this always works. Because people expect, oh, a Zangief's gonna do a thing to kill frames and then SPD. But you just walk. Oh yes. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting hard
hard?
again. I'm getting hard man again.
Okay, he's gone through his refactory period, and Joe's getting re-hard.
I become
Sweet.
the hard man.
Oh, wow, in and out.
Sometimes
that's
you
the
live
thing.
long enough to become the hard man.
That's the thing. Jamie's doing still an excellent job of maintaining that
Yeah.
What a
intricate
juggle.
spacing. He's making sure that he's making that spacing a little more difficult, making all these micro steps. It's kind of excellent awareness by him.
That
Not
delayed
enough
down
frames.
jab from Jamie was so great.
Not enough
Yes, he did.
frames. He didn't have enough frames. He's looking for. He's
Ow, he's
praying
lucky he didn't
for
get
that.
whip
He needs to go to
punished off
Michael's.
that.
He needs to go to Michael's
Praying
Crafts
for
and buy more to handle his pictures.
Okay. He's safe.
Gotta be careful, Jamie. He's trying to big suck.
I don't know about that.
Thank you,
raw
thank
suck.
you, thank you.
Oh,
Okay.
again with the
Try
jab
it again.
checks.
Yeah, Jamie's
Jamie Benn
not
on it.
Jamie's like, you ain't dashing on this, boy.
All right, Jamie Benn up 2-1
One?
in the set. 2-1.
Oh yeah, Quasimodux. Nice costume.
Yeah,
I
your
wish it
costume
had
was
been in
sick.
the top 12, but say la vie.
The one thing I will say is, based on all of the tweets I've seen of my costume wasn't chosen or the ones that were, there are a lot of incredibly talented artists in the FGC.
Oh yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Incredibly talented.
For sure. And this is for Quasimodo, but I think he asked me to say something for him earlier. Hold on. Let's see. I gotta look for that for
Okay.
Whiff
Nice
punish,
whip punish.
Punish.
The Rasenha to get the corner.
tick throw.
It's a nice
Double
frame
dash.
kill. Yeah.
That's one of so in this particular matchup, that's one of those things with Zangief that even gets me is when you start pressing that stand heavy punch, right?
Wow, full.
And you
yeah, she's not
notice
falling for
that they've walked out of range. That was a bad round.
It was dirty.
That was tough.
You
That was
notice as a
real
Zangief
dirty.
that they've
Sounds
walked
really rough.
out of range for the stand hard punch. So for whatever reason, you hold it. It's like throwing good money after bad. You're like,
Yep.
maybe they'll walk into range.
Yeah.
But like really, you're just giving them more time to whip punish. Is
Yep.
what's
Yeah. Jamie's kind of figured out the spacing, and Mike's even whiffed a few throws.
Yeah, but like I said, this is the battle of intricate spacing, and Jamie's starting to catch on to it, and he's doing an excellent job maintaining it.
And as
Yeah,
soon as
the
like
way
Mike
that-
starts getting comfortable at his spacing, he thinks Jamie's gonna make a mistake, so he pulls the stand fierce, and he gets whiff punished for it.
Yeah, and it's fantastic play, to be honest.
He's
Yeah.
relied on it a little bit too much when he should just be patient and start. He should have
There
just
it
started
is.
down jabbing and
Flex
pushing her
on
to the
him!
corner.
Please, flex on him!
And if he's listening and he wins this round, which he might not, it's not likely, is that he can do a lot of work and is doing a lot of work without actually pressing any buttons. He's hung himself this
my
entire
God.
two
And a
rounds.
V trigger into
Because look at all
super.
the space. There's not
That's
a lot of
dead.
buttons
There.
being
That's-
pressed
Oh
by
no!
Jamie
The
Benn.
drop
dropped it.
super.
And he's
there
a
gets
little
the
nervous.
There it is.
Here it is, though. Here it is.
Yeah, Joe, you're absolutely right though.
Yeah, it was. He didn't have to. If you look back at that and how much, like, of the screen Jamie Benn was giving up without contesting any of that. There was
Yep.
no jab. There was no stand. There was nothing. It was just waiting. Mike could have
not
just
axial.
done walk forward.
And that's
Forward block. Gotta-
and that's something that like if you
block it
watch like
sometimes.
one of the things about watching Samurai this last weekend,
Valorant
that's how
players
Samurai.
don't know. They're,
Right.